All right. For those of you listening at home, I'm Michael. We are handing out the answer key to the part 2 of the practice exam. I did give you the answers for those ones who skipped, just in case you want to do them. And I will probably not tonight, because tonight I'm going to be frantically busy fixing all the pieces of the final exam that and the typos that we were today. But maybe on Friday, just for your own references, if anybody's curious how to graph tangents, I will I'll put a YouTube video up and see how that works. Can this anybody? Answer key for part 2? Okay. So, does anybody not have a copy of the original, the blank version? Okay. I think I emailed it to you.
Yeah,
Okay, good, good.
thank you.
No problem. All right, go ahead and glance over that. Let me, I would take attendance. I can take attendance. Forgive me for pulling out cell phone. I'm going to talk to my computer and Iona.
Devil price.
Okay. There we go. So I'm electronically going to Ionia downstairs in my basement in order to do attendance.
Huh? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, creepy sort of way.
Where'd it go?
Success. All right. So at this point, any questions you'd like to go over? Any of those you'd like to see dissected? While I'm trying to see how well purple erases. That's not too bad. I'll make it good. Great. Much as I love the Latin language. Okay. Any of those that you got stuck on, and just as a think ahead moment, tomorrow is going to be a catch-all of anything you want to go over. So your quote-unquote homework for tonight is to go through the 2 parts of the practice exam and get a list of all the problems that either got you stuck or that took an extraordinarily long time. So the 2 keys of success of doing well on the final exam is be able to do the problems correctly and be able to do the problems quickly, so that you don't run out of time and you don't write down the wrong answer. So any of those things that would either confuse you or bog you down, that's what we want to go over. Because the best way to get faster is to practice. So,
I have a question.
yeah.
Like the line, sine, and cosine graphs, like just the videos
Yeah.
of the progression, I did it. I did video, I just started, I just like made a line for the base and just started it there at the time. That 0 1 at the base.
Oh. Well, I think I know what you mean. Basically, make sure you have a graph, because this is the basic, no pun intended, graph. It's the parent graph that we're sketching. So sine should look like this. So it should start from the center, 0, 0. Yeah.
So, do you want us to like label
Yeah, I'd like you to label this
0, 1?
plus SIN. Oh no, you do not, for the quick graph, you don't even need any numbers or
Okay.
dashes. Just label it like this, and then ta-da. For the actual graphs, by all means, label the x-axis, otherwise we lose 80% of your points. Next. How'd it go? Easy, hard, medium?
The second part was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was a lot shorter than, it was shorter than I intended it to be. It's, yeah.
You don't have other stuff to do, so it'll be okay.
It was, well, thank you. I was fighting a dead computer too.
Oh.
I tried it just once, and it's still dead. It turns on, and it says updating, and then it shuts off, and then it turns back on, and it says updating, and then just rinse and repeat over and over on that. others that were confusing? How did everybody do on number 12? You want to name at least one time of day where the height was greater than 6.25? Yeah, if you notice, the high tide was 6.26. So basically any high tide would have worked. Now they did ask for on August 5th, and the first day was August 4th, or 3rd rather. How do you find a high tide on August 5th? There's a relatively easy way to do it.
Well, wasn't the first?
Oh, it's supposed to be, oh, I'm an idiot. It's supposed to be on the 5th, I didn't go far enough. I got the one on the 4th. I don't know why I was thinking it was August 4th. But yeah, whoops, yeah, number 12, there's a little bit of an error there. The period there is, ooh, no, sorry. Let me calculate this out real fast. Okay. So the period is 18.8. So if you add 18.8 hours to any high tide, you'll get another high tide. So I'm just going to go, what was it, 13.2 plus 18.8. 50.8, there's one. I guess there are two of them. So 50.8, which is 2:48 a.m. on April 5th. That's one possibility. And the other one was 69. What the heck is that? Minus 48.
27.
Yeah, minus 12. That is 9:36 p.m. on August 5th. Anybody want to see that worked? Yeah, so
It was 2:48 a.m.
let me double check. 48, correct. 2:48 a.m. and 9:36 p.m. are the 2 days on August 5th. So there are two high tides on that one, which would satisfy. Does that make sense? Okay. Next. I am also, I think I'd asked this before, but, and I think everybody answered in the affirmative. Would it help if I printed off another version of the practice exam and had to do it in groups tomorrow? Okay, because I can easily do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And any other questions? Otherwise, I suppose I could try and print one off now. Okay, let's take, well, any other questions on this? Did I try the extra credit? Can we get into 13? Out of curiosity? Okay, nice. Let me try number 14. That one's a little easier than it looks. You can pick any 2 points whatsoever. Like, make sure they're realistic. Like, I could do 2,5. When you're doing your own points in the middle of nowhere, you notice that this point is to the right of the other one. It's got to be a bigger value of x, so let's say 6. And it's lower down, so it's got to be a lower value than 5, so it's like 6.2. That's just how to make it look reasonable. Then, just assume this is a high tide. Or which ones do they want? They wanted one positive sign and one negative cosine. Oops, okay. So it'd be like this. Does that make sense? So once you situate these properly, you should be able to, like, whatever distance this is, that's a quarter period. So you can do, this is goes 6 to 2, so it's 4 spaces. It's another 4 spaces. And this will be, can anybody tell me where this would be? If it's completely proportional, where would this be? What comma what? It's a perfect mirror image. What's this number?
Two?
What's that?
Is it 2, 2?
It's not 2. Negative 2. How do you get that? Where do you get the negative 2 from?
Well, so the movement from 2 to 6
Yeah, there's 4 spaces this way, so you do it another 4. And then do the same thing this way. It's 8. Because if you go 3 spaces up to here, it's another 3 spaces up to the second. Now you've got the amplitude. Now you've got a half period. And now you've got the baseline. The baseline is y equals 5. And now you can pretty much do the whole thing. Make sense? Anything else?
Can you say the equation that we got for problems 11 and 12 and 12
11 and 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Put it all on a separate piece of paper. You know, it drives me nuts when everybody else says that. I did my work on a separate piece of paper on it. Anyway, this particular one, let me do a quick little bit of mental math here. Well, calculator math, let's be honest. 2.98 plus 6.26. Oh, wait a minute, I got this already. No, I don't either. Never mind. I thought I did, but well, I'll just do it by ear. Okay, divided by 2. So the baseline is 4.62 minus 2.98. So the amplitude is 1.64. And the first one is 3.8. Got it. So you wanted the equation? Does it matter with a positive sign, negative sign?
Positive cosine.
Positive cosine. Okay. Let me do that one. Hang on a second. 112. So 13.2. Got it. Here's the equation. Y equals positive 1.64 cosine, parentheses, and I'll accept 2 different ways. 2 pi over, hang on a second. I'll accept pi over 9.4 or 2 pi over 18.8 as the fraction for b. Then parentheses x minus 13.2, paren plus 4.62.
Thanks.
Michael, you do that for yours too. Any other questions? Susan? So everybody's relatively comfy on this part? If I give this to you again, which I will, you'll be okay with it? Alrighty. Tell you what, take 5 minutes and look over your own stuff. I'll see if I can coerce the computer to make one more version of the practice exam. Michael, you don't have to suffer through watching this. We're going to call quits on the video. I will email you a copy of the extra practice exam. You get healthy. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye.